Hello, this is Jeff Ryle from G4 Geomatic Resources in Stafford. And today we're going to do a quick tip, quickly go over Leica one step in the field. And once again, we're going to have, if you go to our playlist, we'll have a section on transformations coordinate systems that will dig in a little bit deeper. This is going over the features and benefits of one step using a Leica system. Okay, we have a CS20 and it's hooked up to a GS18, and we started by creating a job called Craven's Control. And in that job, we're going to import an ASCII file. And the ASCII file is going to be the control points supplied by the contractor. So we just click, hit View and Edit, and here's all the points that we imported in. These are in a local coordinate system. So if I hit F3 Edit, you see the northern eastern are in a local northern eastern and vertical. If you go to 3D Viewer, this is going to plot all the points we uploaded. And we're going to use 4 of these points to transform into to get into that local system. So once again, all the points are imported, and what we can do is walk around and tie in 4 of these control points with GPS. Okay, so we can go down, and there's an application called Create Coordinate System, and we'll click on that application. This is included with Captivate, and we'll do the one step. And it asks, what do you want to call the name of this project? So we'll just call it Craven's 4.1 step. Okay. And you can see now we have where are the jobs stored. So the WS84 point jobs. This is the job, and just to speed up the video, we shot in the 4 points, averaged them out, and stored them under Craven's field. And then the local points were imported, as we said, under the job called Craven's Control. Later on, we're not going to do the 1-point localization. This is another video we'll do later on. Okay, so once again, we define where our project points are. So once again, if I click on my RTK unit, we're walking around and we're shooting in with no coordinate system, the raw latitude and longitude, and we're going to tie in all 4 points in this project. And so once again, the RTK will store that. And once again, when we imported the local control points in that Craven's Control job, they're in surface supplied by the contractor. And that's the coordinate system we need to do a one step to transform into. We're going to confirm the name, set the height to orthometric, because once again, we want to use the elevation or the vertical datum supplied by the contractor, and we won't use a geodal model. So what we can do now is we come to the next screen. There's F6 Auto. If I click on there, we call the same points that we shot in the same that were in the control file. It'll automatically match them up. Okay, and that's really fast. So once again, all the 4 points are quickly matched up, and you can see here all of them are in position and height. Okay. So if I need to change that, the match button is a toggle, so it goes to position only, height only, or none. So you can quickly toggle depending if one of these points was vertical only, then you could toggle your match to match that up. If you had to manually match these points up, we'll dig into this a little bit deeper on the other videos, then new would then match if you call this a different name from your control job or your control point. Okay, so once again, once they're matched up, we'll hit the F1 calculate button. Okay, and what this will then do is calculate all the residuals. So it highlights in green the one that had the worst residuals, and you see this is still really excellent. It's 400s in northern, 200s in eastern, and the vertical's good as well. Okay, so all the other ones are within spec. That's the highest one. And since we have 4 points, we have the vertical defined. We'll page over, and under the coordinate system tab, we can come in here and then dictate how we want to distribute the residuals. So I normally do 1 over distance squared or multi-quadratic, and then we'll hit store. And now this one step has been completed. It's that fast. We check the control in the field with the residuals. And once again, if I go to my job, go to job properties, that new coordinate system is now attached, and I'm in that system, and the points now that we uploaded stake out. So if we click on our current position, we're now in that local northern eastern. We updated from the latitude, longitude. We transformed into that system. And typically after 4 points, I'll go to stakeout, and we're on a check shot. It's always good to I have a fifth point to check. So we have CP control point 7 within 400s horizontal. We have a little bit of vertical because next to a tower. This is showing the vertical difference, but you can see here ties in really well. And so it's a check shot, so everything looks good within spec, and we can start staking all the other points out. Okay, and once again, this is just a quick overview of feature and benefits, showing the power of using the one step in the field, also called a calibration or localization. Please refer to the section on our YouTube channel that will dig deeper. We have a section on transformations. They'll dig a little bit deeper with more details. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it beneficial.